How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. This is SUOLETNES, and this is the Daily Report. Today I'll be discussing Trump denies briefing about boundaries on U.S. troops, the Associated Press. And it states, the Washington House said Monday that President Donald Trump wasn't briefing on the U.S. intelligence assessment earlier this year. Russia secretly offered boundaries to Taliban-linked militants for killing American troops in Afghanistan before information has been verified. The press secretary McNeely asserted that intelligence would not be elevated to the president until it was verified. However, it is rare for intelligence to be confirmed without a shadow of a doubt before it is presented to senior government decision makers. McNeely added that a House briefing for select members of Congress was being held Monday, but she said that even then Trump still had been briefing on the intelligence. 8 Republican lawmakers were in the briefing, and officials said, adding Democrats would invite but choose not to attend. While McNeely declined to say why a different standard applied to briefing lawmakers and presidents, there is no consensus whether intelligence communities of these allegations. In its effect, there are dissenting opinions from some of the intelligence community within regards to the veracity of what's being reported, and the veracity of underlying allegations continue to elevate, McNeely said. The intelligence assessments came to Trump to withdraw the U.S. from Afghanistan and suggest Russia was making overturns of militants as the U.S. and the Taliban held talks over the long-running war. The assessment was first reported by the New York Times, then confirmed to the Associated Press by American intelligence officials and to others with knowledge of the matter. While Russia meddling in Afghanistan isn't new, officials said Russia's operatives became more aggressive in their desire to contact the Taliban members of the Haqqani network, a militant group alleged with the Taliban in Afghanistan that designated a foreign terrorist organization in 2012. Russian operatives are said to have met with the Taliban leaders in Doha, Qatar, in Afghanistan. However, it is unknown if the meetings were to discuss boundaries or bounties. The officials in AP spoke and said the intelligence community had been investigating an April 2019 attack in an American convoy that killed 3 U.S. Marines after a car rigged with explosives detonated near their armored vehicles as they traveled back from Bagram Airfield, the largest U.S. military installation in Afghanistan. 3 other U.S. service members were wounded in the attack, along with the Afghanistan contractor. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack on Twitter. The officials in AP spoke and said they were looking closely to insist attacks, sometimes called green and blue accidents, from 2019 to determine if they were also linked to Russia boundaries. In early 2020, members of the elite Naval Special Warfare Development Group, known to the public as SEAL Team 6, raided the Taliban outpost and recovered roughly $500,000 and recovered funds under soldiers and suspicions of the American intelligence community that Russia said had offered money to the Taliban militants and elite associations. One official said that administration this caused several potential responses, but the White House has yet to authorize the step. The intelligence officials told AP that Trump was briefing on the boundaries matter earlier this year. Trump denied that, tweeting Sunday neither he nor Vice President Mike Pence has been briefed. Trump tweeted Sunday night he was just told intelligence officials didn't report the information to him because they didn't find it credible. The intelligence officials of others with knowledge of matters insisted intimately to discuss the highly sensitive matter. The White House National Security Council couldn't confirm the assessment, but said the U.S. received thousands of intelligence reports daily and subject to strict scrutiny. Senator Lindsey Graham, RSC, was golfed with Trump on Sunday. tweeted Saturday it's imperative Congress gets to the bottom of the recent media reports in Russia. GRU, that's a unit in Afghanistan, has offered to pay the Taliban to kill American soldiers with the goal of pushing America out of the region. So that's not so good. GRU is a reference to the Russian Militant Intelligence Agency. Representative Liz Cheney of the Wyoming, the number 3 Republican in the House, called for the White House to share more information with Congress, saying it's true. If true, lawmakers need to know who did know them. And referring to Russian leaders, Vladimir Putin has been the response to protect our force and hold Putin accountable. Who's going to hold him accountable? The Democrats? Presumptuous presidential nominee Joe Biden said reports Trump was aware of Russia's boundaries, what would be a true shocking revelation, but the commander-in-chief, his failure to protect U.S. troops in Afghanistan and stand up to Russia. But Russia called the report nonsense. This unsophisticated plant clearly illustrates the low intelligence ability of the paganists of American intelligence, who insisted on inventing something more plausible, has to make up this nonsense, the Russian Foreign Ministry said. Kremlin spoke Dmitry Peskov said he regretted the biggest respectful and high-class international media organization has not been above publishing absolute hoaxes in recent years. A Taliban spokesman said the militants strongly reject this allegation and are debated to the benefits of the intelligence organization of the foreign countries. So that's it. That does it for the Daily Report. Again, I'm SUOLETNES. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to anything SUOLETNES. Make sure you check out SUOLETNESmusic.com, SUOLETNESmusicgroup.com. When you look at the website, you can get information to my Twitter, to my Instagram, to my Facebook, and also to my YouTube. So thank you guys for subscribing. Have a nice day. And again, I'm SUOLETNES. I'll see you guys later. Bye.